Good evening, and welcome to Black and White Theater. I was actually looking for a filter on my camera that makes me like younger, and maybe like give me like some like cheekbones or something, but I think black and white will do. So I thought I would give you a little teeny taste of Murder Bytes, the new book. I'm very excited about it. I'm going to read chapter 1, and I thought that black and white was the appropriate tone to set for this chapter. So it doesn't take very long. It's a short chapter. So listen. Chapter 1. Dev needed to be somewhere else. Not stuck behind a dumpster, negotiating with an unwashed, unkempt, unpleasant man over a stupid jacket. $50, man. The man squinted, dilated eyes staring at the sun. This is Italian leather. Dev wanted to throw homeless man a 10 and point out the windbreaker was neither Italian nor leather. But the morning sunlight was invading his pounding head, and the smells coming from the dumpster reached into his stomach and tossed it like a salad. A very old salad. More importantly, he was losing precious time. He withdrew 2 20s from his pocket. Here, does this work? The altered statesman stretched his hand out and grinned, showing 3 teeth, all rotted. Sweet. Deal done. Dev slipped into the jacket and zipped it up. It smelled tangy, but he couldn't afford to mind. There were stains on his shirt, stains he needed to hide. The whine of police sirens made him flinch. Homeless man chuckled. That's my swan song, man. He ambled away from the dumpster, headed toward the freeway. Dev watched a parade of flashing lights whip into the hotel parking lot next door. He backed a few steps, his racing heart urging him to turn and run. Instead, he forced himself to walk toward the university. His legs twitched, ready to take off, and his pulse throbbed violently. Around the corner from the fast food joints and gas stations, California State University, Fullerton, stretched across 236 acres of prime real estate. The glass and steel buildings, punctuated with jacaranda trees, closed in around him. The scent of star jasmine floating on the warm June air sickened him. Relax, he kept telling himself. Only a guilty man runs. While he strolled, last night's events galloped across his mind. He knew he'd been in the hotel lobby, waiting for someone. A sales rep? From there, images flashed, brief, chaotic, in no clear order. Blonde hair and floral perfume, white sheets and blood, the tang of copper, a shiny, sharp edge, and a scream. A second scream from the maid had awakened him to the horror in the room. He bolted, half dazed, half mad, fully terrified. God, my head hurts. The university campus was too deserted to hide him. At the corner of State College, he recalled a bakery down the street. Panera or one of those chains, it didn't matter. He needed to clear his head, figure out his next move. Coffee sounded like a good start. He opened the door, flinching at his reflection as he did. But the server barely glanced at him as she gave him coffee and took his money. He shouldn't have run away, but the deed was done. With a sigh of reluctance, Dev Miniopa pulled out his cell phone and called the only person who could help him. Want to find out more? Tune in on February 14th, 2020.